Let's see if this works, guys. Oh wow, we got 15 people watching. Jeez. What's going on, guys? Good morning or whatever, wherever you are. East Coast, West Coast, Europe. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. I'm just gonna hop on here and we'll have a little chat. Hope you guys didn't trade today. Did anyone trade today? Ooh. Did anyone trade? Wow, it's like from top to bottom, it's 25-point range. Yeah, I slept in as well. Danny Boy's asking a question. Once you are funded with 20 accounts, what is your monthly target for the long run? Or do I just plan to get 40K payout, blow them, and start again? So the goal is to grow those accounts. So let's pull up my Rhythmic Trader. So these are my balances now. How many days do we have left for December? So we have, I guess tomorrow might be a day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more days till December 5th payout. I guess I could probably get one or two accounts to that payout. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 19 more days till December 20th payout. So December 20th, if I could get a, I'm not gonna be able to get a 40K payout. I'm not gonna have 20 funded accounts that are qualified, but if I could get like a 20K payout in December, that would be amazing to end the year that way. But the goal is to grow these accounts that way. In January, I could take out 40K. That's the main focus. I mean, it's going to be very hard to do, but in January, whether it's the first week of January or the second payroll of January, if I could get out 40K, I think that would be a great jump start to the year, and I'll be super happy with that. Just remember, guys, to count as one day with tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to count for one day, and today counts for tomorrow. So it's basically one trading day. So it's not really worth, if you're trying to flip contracts and stuff, today is okay to do micros, get it in and out, but to actually trade, it's not worth it. The one-time fee for passing eval, does it cover multiple or single account? It's per account, so it does add up quickly. So it's $85 per account, or if you pay lifetime, it's even more. But Don't do it unless you get some payouts first. Yeah, Andreas. Yep. It does count as 1 day. Yes, you have to use a code. Either my code, which is Alpine, or you could use whoever you want. Yes, I did. We could talk about that. Let's talk about the 1 million. We talked about it a little bit yesterday on stream, but a $1 million payout is quite a big accomplishment. So these are his accounts. I mean, he made $315,000 in 75 days. And I think that's one of the only reasons why he was able to take out so much. Because I think if you make $1 million over a course of a year, I think Apex will put you in a live account before that. But if you do it fast, you know, before the 3-month period, there's not much they could do. So clearly he was here waiting just for the he was waiting for the wait, PNL? Oh, never mind. He was waiting for the what do you call it? For the 3 months or the 4 months, whatever, that you could take out the full amount. But this is averaging $4,000 per day, even more after commissions. So that's insanely hard to do, especially with that many accounts. I would be happy to do this over a course, 350,000 over a course of a year. Forget just 75 days. Forget just one account. I want to do this across 20 accounts or even more accounts, right? Because you could lose some accounts as well in the meantime. If I get like 40 funded accounts in 2024, or maybe even 50, and I make 350,000, I am gonna be super, super pumped about that. So it's quite an accomplishment, but we could look at it as motivation, but don't, you know, don't get like, oh, I need to make something close to that. This is 0.0000001% of the traders out there. It's so unlikely. It's like winning the lottery, you know, that kind of luck to be that person. So let's just acknowledge it, be happy for him, be happy that Apex is able to pay that money out, but our goals have to be more realistic, I think. No, we don't have to trade both days to count as a day. You just trade one or the other days. So if you trade, say, your let's say if you made $50 today, tomorrow your PNL will still say $50. It's still gonna say that. It's not gonna reset. 400 times 10 accounts. That is my goal for 2024. 400 what? How many days does it take it to receive your funds after requesting a payout? It depends. The payment was sent yesterday. I got the email for my payment. So I should be getting it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it tomorrow or if I'm gonna get it Monday or Tuesday. Okay, per day in each account, yeah. So $4,000 per day. Yeah, that's a good goal. That's what my goal is, but I would like to be like $300, $400 per day, maybe $200 per day with 20 accounts. That is my goal. Wow, we have 65 people watching on Thanksgiving. That is incredible. But hit that like for me, guys, if you could. Appreciate you guys very, very, very much. And I wanted to jump on before all the dinner festivities begin, and as traders, we hate this like holiday thing, right? Like we don't want the holidays. I feel like it's interrupting our flow. Tomorrow might not be a great trading day. We'll see how tomorrow is, but you know, if it's not a great trading day, that's like 4 days of not trading really, and it's just too long. And I ended my stream or my trading day on a bad note yesterday, so with blowing that past eval. It's it's really the fact that we could make more money than, you know, an average salary pressing buttons, and the fact that we never wanted to end. We never want to stop trading. We always want to go to work. We feel like we don't work at all, and that's the beauty of it. And even if we make, you know, extra, I don't know where you are in the world, but like in the US, I think teachers, cops, EMTs, paramedics, they all make less than $100,000 a year for the most part. Obviously, over the time, over many years, they rank up and get more. But like as the first few years, it's all less than 100 grand. And those are professions and very hard professions. You know, cops, teachers, nurses. Nurses are close to 100K, but you know what I'm saying. It's just very difficult for them to get to that point, and we could do it fairly easily if we just stayed patient. But we want it now. We want it now, and we just, you know, we rush the process, and we make stupid mistakes. But then when we get there, right? So if we get to like an 8K payout for me last year would have been amazing. Right now, I want a bigger payout, and why is that? It's because I already had an 11K payout, so now I'm kind of, you know, trying to get more, and that's not the right way to really think about it. Yeah, it's good to have goals, but at the same time, you just be thankful. This is why today is a good day to reflect on all the things, all the opportunities that we have. Even if we've never gotten a payout, I mean, just having the opportunity to grow and make this a possibility is great, because day trading used to be way harder without a prop firm. Way harder. The the average person to make it was way less. My business is a wedding DJ business. Hyundai. So today and tomorrow just counted as one day on the dashboard. Yes. My goal is to get a payout. Regular trader says that's a great goal. One payout makes a big difference. So I would say work on that. And let me just get my glasses because I can't even focus. Give me 1 second. But yeah, get that payout. The one payout really changes a lot, and it's like a mental block, you know. Like once you get that one big payout, not even big, but like, you know, 2-4 grand, that pays for so many of your accounts already. It's just much better mentally. Even if you still struggle after, it's still much easier. How many ticks are you shooting per trade, and how many for risk? It all depends, Daniel. I scalp, so at the open I like to do 20 ticks. Soon after the open, after my opening range trade. My opening range trade is between 20 and 30 ticks. After that, I'll try to do 15. If I'm with the pulse on the market, I'll stick to 15 for like an hour or so. And then after that, if anything, I'll change it to 7 ticks. I've done 10 ticks. I've done 6 ticks. It really adds up. And someone was asking me in the comments if it's worth it because of the commissions. And you guys could see the profits I've made on these accounts, right? You guys have been seeing what I do if you watch my stream. The commissions don't matter. I don't even look at them. If you look at them and you let them affect you, yes, mentally it will be annoying. So like, for example, if you're using NinjaTrader and you have your P&L open on NinjaTrader, that is gross P&L. You're going to get affected by that because you're looking at that, and then you're going to look at your net, and the net is a lot less it's gonna affect you. You're gonna be pissed off. You're gonna get emotional about it. I just have my RTrader Pro open. I see the P&L column, right? So I see the P&L column here, and that's net profit. And I don't look at anything else. I don't look at gross. I don't really care what the gross is. Sometimes I take a peek, but if I'm happy with the net P&L, that's all that matters. I understand that one tick is 2 commissions, and the commissions are just a deduction, you know, it's not an actual fee that you pay. Like with my brokerage, with stocks, commissions and locate fees, that's part of the business. But that money, as soon as I click the button, that money is taken out of my account the next day. You know, so it actually feels like I'm paying the fee versus this doesn't feel like I'm paying anything. RM trades, that's good to know. It's definitely a tough journey. I would love to come up with some good content, more quant tower content. I think the quant tower content has taken off. I think I got a lot of people to switch over to quant tower. I made videos about quant tower when it wasn't like big yet. Matt wasn't using it. I don't think Matt uses it. Patrick was not using it yet. So there's a lot of traders that never even knew about quant tower, and it was a shift because just about a year ago, not even like earlier in the year, I think, or was it maybe last year, I don't know when it was, the shift of being able to use any platform that you want without any issues. I don't know if maybe it's always been like that, I don't know. But I remember where the data feed for NinjaTrader was coming from your RTrader Pro. So the feed was coming from here and you used it as a plugin. So the data would be coming into RTrader Pro and sending it to Ninja. And now it's not the case anymore. You don't have to be logged into RTrader Pro. You could just log into Ninja directly. So I don't know when that changed, but I know that I was big on Quant Tower because I knew it before. I actually used Quant Tower before I used Ninja. So yeah, so it was just something that I wanted to get out there, and there's features of Quant Tower that I prefer over Ninja, like the chart trading and being able to just use the mouse, right? Like this is awesome, and if I just right click or left click, it tells, you know, I could just do that. On Ninja, you just can't do it unless you get a plugin. But then also the placing of strategy. So I used this. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So this is how I do my opening range trade, guys. Basically, I'll set my this is what I do. I set my order at 9:30 a.m. Right? So let's do it for tomorrow because but I set it for 9:30 a.m. right? But let's just do it now so that way I could show you the example. So right now it's 12 24. I gotta do 25. Okay. So let's say this is gonna be done open, right? Or the breakout. So I place an order like this. Then I set up my bracket, whatever. You know, you could do whatever you want. So this is what I would usually do. Sometimes I have a runner, sometimes I don't. And then when I place the order, whether I go long or short, it doesn't matter. But I set up an opening range breakout. And you guys could see that these orders are local. They're not actually placed right now. So if this price were to break right now, the order would not be filled. Same thing to the bottom. So I basically wait for the open. And now at the open, you could do this manually without this, but I prefer to have it that way because sometimes the volatility spikes up at the open or right before the open. and you could get filled into a trade before you actually wanted to. So having that timed order prevents that, and it really allows me to do this trade almost automatically, because I also trade stocks and I also enter stocks at the open. So between this and the stocks, it's kind of just a lot going on. So yeah, so that's why I love Quant Tower for that portion too. And you guys will see. Oh, so these went live already. Okay. So at 12:25, this one live. You see, it doesn't say local anymore. So now it would actually get filled. How do you get the Apex charts? What do you mean? You got your first eval to 3K yesterday. Very good. Yeah, just stay very disciplined. It's very hard to get a payout on the first eval, on the first funded account. So just take your time and don't rush it. And when you get in a bad position, again, easier said than done. Try to, just think and say to yourself that losing this account is going to set me back at least 7 days or 8 days plus another fee, versus if I just cut this trade, I could probably work out of this hole, and it would take me less days to work out of the hole than to do a whole new account. And I know this is much easier said than done, because I've been there many times and I just, let the account go. But yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't have access to them. I don't know what that means. Everyone, if you bought an account with Apex, you have access to charts. Oh, Ninja has like a paid version that's different. So there's things like that. So I pay for Quant Tower as well. So Quant Tower is free for a lot of things. I didn't trade today. No trading today. So there's a lot of things that Quant Tower comes free with, but then there's some things that I pay for. So I pay for the ability to log in to Quant Tower with multiple Rhythmic connections. So I could log in with Top Step, I could log in with Apex, with Bullnox. Whatever prop firm I want to log into, I could log in at the same time and copy trade between the prop firms, or just have them all logged into the same platform, which is also a benefit. You don't have to trade them together, but at least if you have them, then it's great. Mind-boggling mysteries. You're just doing something wrong. You just click here and you could just select the time you want. It's really not. Just get familiar with the platform. You're just missing something, but you definitely have everything that you need. So don't worry. Just play around with it and you'll get it. I pay for the advanced features. Let me show you. Oh, I have a 25% discount as well. So you'll go to pricing, I think. Yeah, pricing. And then you could do a trial as well for all the features, but BuyPro features apart. And then all you need is advanced features. Advanced features. I do 6 months, so 120. And you get Renko, Heikinashi charts, unlimited overlays and indicators, and then multiple connections, which is what I use it the most for. Plus the advanced order types. Gyrix, that's tomorrow. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Today and tomorrow count as the same day. I'm actually gonna attempt trading tomorrow. I think tomorrow should be a somewhat okay day because tomorrow is the stock market's open. So if the stock market's open, it should be okay. It might be slower, but it should be tradable. And tomorrow counts as one day with today. Wow, very nice. $250 today. That's impressive because there's been like no range today. Wow, you guys are dedicated. You guys are dedicated to trading because you are watching my stream with 125 people and I'm not even trading and it's Thanksgiving. You guys are awesome. I figured I was like, oh, we'll get like 30 people pop in maybe. Just have a little chat. But yeah, I'm not cooking, so I'm good. I think we're having dinner at like 5-ish. So I'm in New Jersey, East Coast. So it's 12:30 p.m. I don't know which slide I like the most. Maybe this one. How do you decide on the price on your opinion range breakout? That's very it's a difficult question without seeing like a chart, but it's based on the range from the open. There's no like a black and white answer to it. Like today, when was the open? Like see like today. So like even today would have worked. Today would have worked to the short side most likely because you see this little range here. And 60, 56. Maybe it depends how many ticks I would have done. If I would have done 20 ticks today, then it wouldn't have worked. Nah, it's too much pressure at the open. I'm not here trying to like make you guys copy my trading, so that you could copy as well. Because those I place ahead of time. That is like my little strategy that I really love, and that's how I did so well in August. So in August, I made between all my I didn't withdraw all of it obviously, but net P&L on trading in August was 20 something thousand, I think, and like 20,000, 21 or 22, and I traded for 1 minute a day. 1 minute a day, the opening range breakout. That's all I traded. And then in September, it got a little choppy, so then I started to scalp as well. So I'm adding to it, and yeah, because when the opening range trade doesn't work, it's frustrating. But lately, it's been working really well. It didn't work on Tuesday though, like right away. It worked later, but it went into a big drawdown. And that's another thing. It's a big drawdown on the video on the opening range. Again, guys, I just risk a lot more than you would probably be comfortable with to make what I make. So that's the only reason why this strategy works. It's a very, very high win ratio. Bro, it's Thanksgiving. Go eat. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat in like 4 hours. No, I never got a payout from Top Step, and I don't know if I will because I feel like I'm cursed with Top Step. Um, the only thing I want about from Top Step is to recover my fees that I paid. So I'm at 649 on Top Step. So we'll see if I get to it, but I doubt it. I'm gonna hit the max loss one day or something's gonna happen. I know it. Does Quant Tower work on Mac? No, it does not. You'll have to install some kind of Windows. I'll be spending next few hours playing the American Truck Simulator. Do you have a steering wheel and stuff? I have a racing simulator. Not really a simulator, but I have a wheel, pedals, and a widescreen. But I haven't used it in a while. I'm thinking about using the widescreen for trading. Oh, are you guys going shopping anywhere tomorrow? Are you plan on buying stuff? Have I tried Top Step X? No, I heard some bad things about it when it comes to scalping and lag and all that stuff. I have no reason to try it. I love Quant Tower. Apex is my primary firm, so there's no reason for me personally to try Top Step X, but it looks cool. But I've heard there's lag and stuff. I got a long way to go. It's the same price as a Black Friday tag. On a lot of stuff, it is actually. It's crazy. You had a video on Polarity ATI. Do you still use it? No, I don't. I don't use it. Not consistent enough. Apex is a Discord. And live TV, there's plenty of us traders who stream with Apex. You don't need Apex to stream. Plus, what's really exciting about Top Step TV? I don't really enjoy it too much. But Apex has a Discord, so it's new, but it's there. Is there a video about your scalping strat that you use? No, because I don't want to. Again, I am more of a channel to share a passion with you guys, share my journey, share the good, the bad, but to teach, I don't think I'm qualified to teach anyone how to trade because I take a completely different approach from what you would usually see on YouTube or from different gurus. I kind of came up with my own way of becoming profitable with these prop firms. But Gyrix, why do you always seem to like try to say the right thing? But haven't you blown accounts? Like you're basically like projecting it. Like you're making others feel bad if they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you say that, and then if someone doesn't do that, they're gonna feel like, wow, I'm an idiot because I should have just done that. Like we all do it, you know? And it's like unless you do it for a year and you don't ever make that mistake, you could make that statement, in my opinion. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys, oh, you have to cut your losses, you have to take your winners, you have to scalp, you have to do this, do that. Like that's the big thing about my channel is like I'm not here to teach anyone how to trade. I'm just here to show you guys how I do it, what my goals are, and to show my journey. It's that simple. There's a million ways of trading. But when people tell me how to trade, the first thing I ask them is about for payouts, and usually it's like, oh, I just started, or I've never traded futures, or I've been with Forex before, and it's like a whole bunch of BS. I see right through it, but some people get fooled by it. But then when there's people that, you know, say stuff, it's hard to back it up. Like I could say the perfect things all the time, and it doesn't mean I'm gonna do it when it happens. Because it's part of life. It's part of the issue. Yeah, you can find your own edge. You could find something that works for you. But for example, like trades by Matt. When I started first, when he blew up and I started making some videos and doing some trading stuff, I would get questions like, do I use Delta? Do I use whatever else he's using? Delta is his big, cumulative delta is his big thing. Range. He's got like his few terms that he uses, and all of a sudden, like so many people try to like ask you if I use that too, or if that's the way to do it, or how should they see it. And I'm just like thinking to myself, like I'm like he's trying to teach people how to do this, yet he's not profitable. Like I see that as a, you know, as not the right thing. Like you never hear me talk about the analysis of the chart too much, you know, like oh what I see, what I think it's gonna do. Going up and down, yes, but not like very direct, or like using Jigsaw, for example, like other YouTubers. Yeah, volume profile, and then value area high, value area low. That's the thing I'm talking about. No, I don't think Matt's profitable. I would love to be proven wrong, but I don't think he's profitable. He's a great YouTuber. He's grown fast. He puts out video like no one else, and gets a lot of views, making a big killing on YouTube. Let me tell you that. So he is profitable with that side of it. Going to try Apex. I currently trade my own account with Quant Tower and AMP futures. Do you know if I could use the same Quant Tower with Apex? Of course, it's the same exact Quant Tower. I used to use AMP as well. I have an account with AMP. So if I get a big payout one day, if I get like a 40K payout, I'm gonna open a 10K account with AMP and just copy trade into it. But it's the same exact Quant Tower. It's not a different version. Okay, and I shared their Discord. Let's see if I could find a link. Maybe I could just... see if this works. I'm pretty sure you can. It's the same thing, you just use different connections. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use it. So if I'm wrong, just correct me, but I'm pretty sure I talked to a couple of people that used it that way. How was trading today? I made $2 million today. In my dream, because I slept in. I made $2 million over the course of 2 years. Is that the $1 million payout guy? I don't know his name. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be able to trade a funded account anymore. He's gonna have to go live, or he's gonna go somewhere else. His life changed. I mean, someone told me he said that he was profitable for a long time now, but his life changed quite a lot. I mean, I'm happy with, like, if I get another 20K payout this year, I mean, I would be super happy. But I can't imagine. Well, that's what sucks, is like, you make it once, it's not really sustainable. That's the only thing that kind of sucks. It's not sustainable because obviously you can't keep trading with these prop firms. Yep. Don't be late. Enjoy the dinner. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow on stream. Oh, I'm so tired. I got home at 4 a.m. last night from work. I was happy to be able to sleep in today. But yeah, so that's the only thing that kind of bothers me long term, is the sustainability of these accounts. Like, if you make consistent profits for like a year, they're gonna ask you to go live, and then it's like, it's not the same anymore. Gyrix, every single profitable trader in stocks and small cap trading always had way bigger losing days than they had winning days. So to me, that's not accurate, but that's fine. I get your point. I just feel like if you aim for small red days, you're gonna get chopped up to death, and you're gonna, instead of dying by one big shotgun wound, you're gonna die by paper cuts. You know, you're gonna get bled to death by little cuts And it's the same, even more painful death, because you're gonna feel like crap for being inconsistent. Yeah, like he could do a course, he could do a paid service, he could do a lot of things. So that's why his life really changed. But um, I don't know. That's what this plan is. So tomorrow and today count as one trading day. Yes. So if you trade today and you make whatever profit you make today, it's not going to reset for tomorrow. Your profit will stay in the realized column on the platform. Selling trading education has no trailing drawdown. The volume tomorrow should be better than today, because tomorrow's stock market is actually open. Today the stock market's closed. But anyone that says like, "Oh, futures are open on holidays. We could trade futures on holidays. It's a great instrument or a great thing to trade." It's like, no, you can't trade futures on holidays for the most part. I need to go car shopping. I just have no time. I need to replace my SUV because it started to leak oil. I feel like fixing it again. But Black Friday deals are probably a bunch of crap. Mr. Pushup, yes, totally agree. But I see it again completely different. And I know my opinion is very unpopular, but I see this as a full season in a sporting game. So whether it's football maybe not, but actually maybe even football. Football's every game matters more. So we could look at football, we could look at soccer, hockey, basketball have more games, but like soccer has 30 games. I look at it as I don't care if I lose some games as long as I come up on top. All right. So first, it's giving up goals or points against you. It's going to happen, right? So that's the losses. But then losing the games is like losing the accounts. It's gonna happen. You can't prevent it. If you're gonna dwell on it too much, it's gonna affect you in the longer game. And I see it that way. It's a long season, and my goal is to just be on top for what I want it to be and try to get better with losing less games. And for me, I play a game of if I give up a goal or two, typically that's a losing game, and that's losing my account. That's my analogy, and that's how I see things. I just see it as a business. I see it as I want to make as much money as possible, and I don't really care about how pretty my trading is. But that's just my unpopular opinion, and there's different ways of doing it, so I'm just sharing my journey. You might have to hit the bell. You might have to do something to notify. 90% is valid till Tuesday next week. Alpine, quick question. A lot of firms are getting offers now. If all goes heavy offers, which firm would you go after with lots of eval accounts? Apex, I like the 11 Topster earlier, but Apex is my favorite because I feel like with Apex, with the 20 accounts, the payout structure, everything is the easiest for me to understand. There's no gimmicks. Scaling plan affects me big time. I can't get a payout with Top Step because of the scaling plan and then daily loss. Honestly, that's what it is. And they don't allow micros, so you can't even go smaller size. So Apex to me is definitely number one. There's really no other options for number one. But the main reason for Apex being number one is because of the 20 accounts. I'm not comparing one single account to the next. If we're comparing one account to the next, then obviously there's other platforms that are better. Probably Trade Day would be on top of that. Because Trade Day, you could literally get a payout in the first day. Money Gang, perfect. You nailed it. You know, it's like, I've said that a few times too. You know, it took you years to learn that. And it seems simple to you, but it's actually the opposite. And that's what I've been telling people. I'm like, when someone tells you trading is simple and easy, they're either brand new, they've not been humbled, or they have no idea what they're talking about. Because trading is always going to be difficult. At all stages, trading will be difficult. And anyone that is actually profitable will tell you that. No one's going to tell you it's easy. And then if you think it's going to be easy, that's very disrespectful for a lot of people. First, talk about lawyers, doctors. Let's see. Let's do surgeon salary in USA. So average pay of a surgeon is $250,000. Actually, this one says it's 431. Okay, so surgeons on the higher side, okay, which they highly deserve that. But let's say average lawyer salary is $148,000 in the United States. $148,000 to go through crazy school, actually do a lot of good to the world, and we as traders, I'm not sure sharing my screen, and we as traders want to make this money right away. Buy some evals, and right away we think we're gonna make, you know, $40,000 a month trading, and that would be just so disrespectful for a lot of the professions out there in the world. Why wouldn't they just become traders if it was that much easier? You know, it's trading is going to be just as hard as other professions, and probably mentally it's easier, but it's still going to be difficult. And I've read some stuff on Reddit yesterday, how people wish they never discovered trading because it put them on the bad path of, like, you know, depression, and it just wasn't good, you know, and they've been losing money, and it's just, I guess the market just closed, and it's just been, you know, it's just been a tough journey for him or whatever, and he wished he never discovered it. I think it's same as like the gambling, but a little bit different, because gambling is not something that you should look into for income or a job, versus trading you could do as a job, right? As a career. So I guess he just, you know, whatever. He was depressed and whatnot. So trading is difficult. But also the big thing is it's disrespectful for the traders that made it. So the traders that have made it and they battled for years to make it, it would be really a slap to the face to them if some brand new trader just comes along and starts making crazy money. It would just be, it just would not be fair, you know? So I think everyone's got to lose some accounts, and it's a rite of passage. You could get lucky in the beginning. If you get lucky in the beginning, like, your life just becomes a lot easier. If you get to payout in the first 500 accounts, you're ahead of the game. I mean, you're way ahead of the game. But most people will not, and don't feel disappointed. That's just how it works. The only thing is try to take it as serious as possible. Use the evaluations as learning curve. Don't, don't just use evals as a gambling thing, because the 90% off thing does do that. Because I remember trading with evals. With Lilu, I paid $77 for the express eval. Top Step was like whatever the price was for Top Step was like $100 or $150. So like those evals you took very serious. Like you didn't just, go all in. You actually felt the motion. Versus with Apex evals, I don't feel anything really. Yeah, exactly. Push up. So even those traders could lose it all, and they know that, and that's why they never will say trading is easy. You always have to be on your edge. Have you ever blown personal cash account? Yes, I've lost. I would say I lost close to $100,000 in trading in 3 years or 4 years in the beginning, because I've blown a lot. And I'm talking about like buying courses, going to chat rooms, which added up. I never did the math and how much, because I changed brokers and stuff, but I would say between 50 to 75,000 for sure, and close to 100 if I wouldn't be surprised if it was at 100. But then you make it all back, and it's all worth it. My biggest trading loss, um I don't know. I know I would have the picture somewhere, but I don't know where it could be. My biggest trading loss was $10,000. I wonder if I ever. I had a screenshot of it somewhere. Let me see if I could find like some P&L charts or P&L sheets. The only thing I wish is that I kept going with these prop firms during COVID. When I regular traded, the stock market was close to. When my business got shut down due to COVID, I wish I went full time into prop trading futures. But again, at that time, the rules and everything were so much different. I can't find any of my, I don't know where they are. I know I have them somewhere. I gotta find that, but like I know I had a screenshot of my biggest loss ever. Oh, screenshots. Never mind. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go by date. No, it's not gonna be on here, damn it. Oh no, it's not gonna be on here because I just got this computer last year, exactly a year ago. So all these screenshots are from yeah, that's why I can't find it. It's on my other computer. All right, let's go back to the chat. Let's see what I missed. College, you get a piece of paper, and trading, you can go down a rabbit hole and never know if you become successful or not. Same thing with college. College is just as big of a scam as anything else. Unless you go for a profession, you become a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, some kind of profession where you go out of college right into your field. Other than that, college is a scam. You basically go for 2 years to college to learn the same crap you learned in high school, and it makes no sense, and it's so expensive. I wish I never went to college. Market's open till 1 p.m. tomorrow. Same thing. Yeah, no trades today. Can I stream earlier, like at the New York Stock Exchange open? I could, but I don't want to. That is when I make most of my money. So it's just too much. Right now, it's too much pressure. My major was exercise physiology and nutrition. So I had a minor in nutrition, and I wanted to be a physician assistant and work in cardiology. So I learned a lot about, the human body when it comes to exercise and fitness and all that stuff, because I wanted to take the cardiology approach either into sports or into a regimen of exercise and all that versus just medicine. Medicine is also a big scam. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, yeah. I had a few friends of mine that went from exercise physiology to physical therapy. That was like their prereq. I just don't know if there's any money in it. It's crazy, but at that time, I was like, oh, if I could get a job with 50K a year, I'd be happy. It's crazy how times change. Real estate business, the best business you could do. I don't know how to get into real estate. You own a gas station? Yeah, that's so hard to get into. You need a lot of money for that, no? In the beginning? Like if you wanted to start now. Like if I made $1 million like the other guy from Apex, like you could use that money to really set you up for a lot of things. It shows we have no friends. Yeah. Do I play any games? Yes, I play Call of Duty. And I do iRacing Simulator. So the sim racing game. That's the only two games I play. Yep. Resurgence. Resurgence is my thing. Do I have kids? No. Live streaming games is probably not worth it. I don't know if my PC could handle it. I would have to probably get a second PC for that. But this is like a cool thing where it's like it's a day off and we can't wait to trade. Like it's like really the coolest job you could have. Like no one else in this world, no matter what they do, are as excited to work as we do. And a lot of us don't even make the money yet. Let's see. Sorry guys. How was the overnight session? I didn't even look. Why do you think prop firms are sustainable? The prop firm business is sustainable. I don't know if prop firms are sustainable for the trader themselves because they'll want you to go live, and I don't see. I would have to get. Hopefully, one day I'll get to that point and see what the benefit of going live is. But as far as the prop business, I don't think they have any issues of being sustainable because trading is difficult. Let's face it. If you have 20 accounts and they make you go live, what happens? I'm not sure if they combine all the accounts. You can't have more than one live account. I mean, you're with the live brokerage. Slaya, do you get the tax benefits trading live with the prop firm? Okay, so let me ask you this honest question. What is the benefit of going live with a prop firm versus taking the money out and opening your own brokerage? Like, basically, let's put it this way. I'm trading 10 accounts, 10 50K accounts. I withdrew 500,000 over the course of a year. The only reason why, well, risk and exposure, not really. That's the only thing I don't understand. What is the big benefit of staying with them? Yes, you would be using your own money because literally your money gets put into a live account. So you either withdraw the money or you tell them to open a live account with that money or a portion of it. The only reason why it's worth for me to go live, as the way I see it, is if I'm trading 10 50K accounts, I make 500K and they ask me to go live, I want to be able to withdraw all that money and then I want to go live with fresh accounts. You know, 10 50K accounts, that would be, I don't know if they would do that. They probably wouldn't let you risk 25 grand on a live account. So I don't know how that works, but if I'm taking the money that I could withdraw and putting it into a live account with the prop firm and I'm splitting 10% with them, I might as well just open my own brokerage. I don't know. Yeah, I wish that Apex would never put you live. I wish they could just keep you on a funded sim account for as long as you want and they could copy trade you. I wish they could just do that. That would be amazing. Okay, so you could go back. That's cool. Well, maybe one day we'll get there. The good thing is if we get there, that means we're rich. So we could put the money into investments and take a year off. Why not just fail right before you go live? Because then you would lose all your money. So the light that Stock Tiger. So the light that I used to light up the background, I used it for work last night, and I needed all my lights for the gig I did, and that's why it's dark. Yes, Leia. So people that ask, about that me all the time. I tell them like Apex can't just post someone's live account on there. Like a live account is a live brokerage account. They can't just, that's private information. You can't just put it out there. That's like putting someone's bank account information out there, you know? How much money did you put into DJ business? Oh, a lot. I don't have a DJ name. I just go by Christian. I do weddings. I don't do clubs. There's no money in clubs. Yeah, I can't wait to pull out. If I do a 40K payout, I'll do a $500 giveaway on stream. That's for sure. Do something crazy. The first 40K payout I get, it's gonna be something big on the giveaway. Give back to you guys. $40K payout GT2 RS? No. That's not enough. Plus, I don't like the GT2 RS. I'll take a GT3 RS over a GT2 RS all day, every day. I just watched the video about GT3. About the GT4 RS. He said he didn't like it. He traded it in for a GT3 RS. 991.2 GT3 RS. The GT3 RS from previous generation is the best looking Porsche ever made. The new ones are just too much. It's just so many little aero bits on it. Yeah, I started watching that video about from Nutty. I wasn't sure what the hell it was for, so I'm gonna watch it later. Nutty comes up with some cool content. Take a picture. Huh, visible ID, that's what I was referring to. I go to a track and I would not track a GT4 RS. I don't see the point of that. Why not just get a GT4 Club Sport? At that point, a true race car. It's still gonna be better than the GT4 RS. And then get yourself a nice 911 for... My dream car is a Tesla Model Y. How has a Tesla become a dream car to someone? I wouldn't like the Model S, like the plaid, I understand, but Ben, are you young? How old are you, Ben? Or been around the world? And I don't mean in the sense of like that's like saying I don't know, a Porsche Macan or a Jeep Wrangler is my dream car. I mean, I guess some people have different dreams, but Model Y is just like a random, it's a smaller car. Genesis makes some sick cars. I just looked at them because I went to look at so I'm looking at a few SUVs to replace one of my SUVs for work, and I still drive it. Like I don't drive the Porsche on a daily in the winter. So I need a new SUV, and I was looking at Hyundai, the Kias. I sat in the Genesis. The G80 is amazing. The GV80 is nice too. The new Range Rover is beautiful. I would buy a new older Range Rover, like a 3-year-old Range Rover. But I heard there's such a piece of crap cars that it's not worth it. But the value of them dies. So buying a brand new Range Rover, you're instantly in the hole. You drive a Maserati, it's a luxury, but I'm stressed due to payment. Which Maserati? 911 GT3, Phantom, and Range. Oh, okay. That's an interesting choice. That's a smaller car. I'm not a huge fan of the smaller SUVs. Aston Martin's okay, yeah. I'm a Porsche guy, so for me it's gonna be always Porsche. And then the second big car that I would buy, well, there's so Porsche 911's first. Obviously, Lamborghini Huracan would be a dream one day. I have friends that two brothers, local friends that go to a track with us. They have the Huracan Performante, and the other brother has the SDO. Just got it delivered, but they take their GT4s to the track. Then other sports cars that I like from other manufacturers are Audi R8 is nice. The AMG GT is nice. But I just want a Carrera S. Like I'm setting myself for, actual goals of like doing this next year, not within 10 years. And within 10 years, I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna buy, if I get like 240K payouts, or if I get to 100K within summertime of payouts, let's see what we could find. Let's see, let's do some car shopping. Because the cool thing is that I'm gonna try to talk to my accountant, see how like the write-offs work for YouTube. Let me make my camera smaller here. So the highest price of a 911, that's crazy. This car is crazy. $500,000 for this car. What? Oh, this is at my brother's dealership. My brother works there. I actually seen this car in person. This exact car. So my brother works for Porsche, so that's how I'm able to afford them and go to a track with them. But the one I want is, I don't get discounts on them. I just, service is cheaper. So I want the Carrera S. With an aero kit. So this one would be, this is way too expensive for a Carrera S, but this is the car I want. I like this color too. $10 Chiron? Hell no. I want a car that I could drive, not a car to look at. Yeah, something like this. So it's nothing like crazy, but it's what my dream car is right now. And I know that will change with time. But for now, I would love to get the GTS, but the GTS is in close to 200,000. So 169 is still expensive. I could probably find one for like 150,000 used. And let's see what the payments would be like. How many withdrawals we need to get to pay for a 911? This is nice too. This doesn't have the arrow kit, but that's a nice freaking color. Oh, that color is nice. But let's see, 142,000. So how much? Oh, never mind. That's not a. It's not the car you want. It's been used in fleet. That means it's been rented. All right, that's a nice spec. You can always wrap the car, so colors, whatever. But let's say 140,000, right? 140,000. Let's say I'll put down 60,000 down. 60 months. So it's 1641 a month. So one payout from one account will pay for the car and the insurance. That's really not that bad at all. And that's why if you are smart with your money, you could afford any car you want. It's when you blow your money on stupid stuff. Almost 200K. It's not even a turbo. Yeah, the Turbo S is in 250s. But yeah, so let's say if I did one payout and then traded my car in, then my payment will be like 1,200. Because my car's probably, it's not worth that much now. I've had it for 5 years. But this is a nice spec. Is this a manual? Hope not. Oh, it's manual, damn it. I don't want to get a manual car. And I don't want these seats. But this would be it's close by. This would be a nice buy. Can't believe we're car shopping on Thanksgiving, not even Thanksgiving Eve. This one's got the arrow kit. That's even cheaper. Private seller. Also manual. Damn. A lot of manuals. That's an interesting color choice. How do you guys feel about the red interior? The thing is, Ben, so the thing is, like, with a car like this, you're not gonna lose money. So this car will be cheaper to own than your average I don't know. like an average $60,000 car. So like your Jeeps, your SUVs, Lexus, all those, all those like Toyota, like even like a Toyota Highlander, a pickup truck. This car is cheaper because the value of it is not going to drop a lot. Over 3 years, you're going to lose 10, 15,000 on it. Tesla value drops like crazy. Range Rover value drops like crazy. You could buy used Range Rovers so cheap. Nobody drives a manual now. A lot of people do. A lot of Porsche people drive manuals. I just don't want the headache of that in traffic and stuff. But when it comes to like payments, that's why you do payments. You don't put all the money. You don't buy a car like that cash. I know a guy that I met through trading. He tried trading. He's a millionaire. He tried trading. He just couldn't get it to work. He had a GT3 RS. Then he bought a Turbo S. And guess what? He's financing it. He didn't buy it cash. He's like, why would I buy a car like that cash when with that $250,000 I could make so much more happen than the interest I'm paying? Obviously, the interest rates right now are stupid, but this happened, I think right before COVID or something, or during, I don't know when it was, but or during COVID when the interest, yeah, it was after COVID because he got screwed with the price of the car. They told him they'll give him a discount, and then they said, no discount for you. The best we could do is MSRP because an average customer will pay over MSRP. And yeah, he said like, listen, $250,000 is a lot of money. You could make a lot more money with that than than the interest you pay on the car. So it's best to buy cars and finance them. You could always sell it when you can't afford the payment or something happens, you crash the car, whatever. At least you're not out of the money. My brother has a Dodge Ram for our towing car. So my brother has a trailer for the race car. How do you manage trailing drawdown with Apex? I purchased an Apex account without knowing about it. You basically have to scalp and take your winners. Don't let the winners ride too long because you'll get screwed. But the great thing about it is that as soon as you make the drawdown, the amount of drawdown that you have, if you make that, it stops trailing you. So if it's a 50K account at 2,500 in profit, the drawdown will no longer follow you. And you could, then when you have $3,000 in the account, now you have $3,000 with the drawdown, 4,000 and so on. So it only affects you in the beginning. So you have to find a system that works for you without affecting you mentally, because I know it's challenging when you use size and you're trailing a position and it pulls back, let's say 10 points with 2 contracts or whatever it is, and you're still profitable on the trade, let's say 500, but you were unrealized you were up 1,000 and you only realized 500. You feel like even though you've made 500, you feel like you're down 500. So mentally it's challenging, but the great thing about it is that there's no daily max loss. So once you actually scale, you could do exactly what that guy did on Apex with the $1 million withdrawal. He would not be able to do this on account with Top Step. There's just no shot that he would be able to do this kind of performance with having a max daily loss. So do I pattern train? A little bit, yes, but the patterns I see are different. I look at like who's trapped on the wrong side. I have a car wash by me. That's where I go with my car now, and it's all hand wash, and Lamborghinis go there and stuff. It's a nice car wash. Oh, I don't know if you guys know what car I have. Let me show you. This is the car I bought with trading as well. Obviously, it was a much cheaper car, and it was a long time ago. Before we get to that, this is pretty funny. Have you guys seen this? So this is when Patrick got caught.
Jeremy hit his daily goal, $1,000. Let's go. I'm looking for 4,000. Get this break through the 25s. Go to the 20s.
See that? There was a trial thing.
Jeremy hit his daily goal, $1,000. Let's go. I'm looking for 4,000. Get this break through the 25s. Go to the 20s.
Trial. Good old Patrick. This is my car now. That's what I drive now. It's my little toy. I've had it for a long time. I did my whole interior on the car. So I basically have a GT3 RS interior in my car. My favorite picture of my car. This is probably my favorite picture I ever took with my car. This is the Boxster S. But now he trades legit light. You'll never know. And then if you look at the video Nutty made, I think it just shows you Patrick hides all the losses basically for the most part. Where did we talk about that? How many pips do I scalp? And what do I risk per trade? It depends. I've done it so many different ways. So like what I do now is different what I did 2 months ago. Right now, I try to scale out of the position or not take the loss and then try to just trade normally throughout the day. And the way I trade, I'm able to 99% of the time I'm able to work out of the trade. With 50k value, if you reach 50 to 500, no more trailing drawdown. with the eval, there's always a drawdown, but with the but with the PA counters, it stops. Yes. Oh, raking those leaves. Yeah. It's that time of the year. One hour. Yeah. I don't know. Did I draw that right? Probably not. But I don't know what this means. To me, that means it could break out this way. It could go down that way. Does this? What pattern do you guys see with this? Like what? Where do you guys see the price action going with that? It's crazy how this sell-off got bought up. Like I'm thinking breakout to the long side, but who knows? Wow, the last few weeks has been insane. Look at this, guys. Just, but that's why scalping's been great. When the market's dumping, that's when market gets very volatile. The market's never as volatile going up compared to when it goes down. Tomorrow market opens. No, the market opens tonight at 6 p.m. So market will reopen in 4 hours, and it will stay open till tomorrow until 1 p.m. So the guy that withdrew 1 million from Apex asked Apex to wire the money next year on the 3rd of January for tax implications. That kind of seems weird to me. Like, I get it, but he wants to be a millionaire for a full year. I get it. But it's funny because I was thinking that too. If December 20th, if December 20th payout, I could withdraw 40 grand. Do I take it out then, or do I take it out January 5th? Because that's 40 grand that I don't have to pay tax on for the whole year. And I could grow, ideally get 40K December 20th and January 5th. But obviously with Christmas going on and New Year's Eve, like, we don't know how the market's going to be. So there might not be enough days to trade between. So that's going to be interesting decision to make. He's not made a YouTube video, no. I mean, he's definitely got his stuff together, but like, his P&L and stuff is insane. Like, I don't know how he does that. Like, smaller P&L here, but I don't know, guys. I'm gonna focus on, we can only take out 2K per account for a while, so that's what I'm gonna focus on. Start with that first and then worry about it. I'll be happy with 40K a month. If I could get 80K in a month, that's insane. I mean, 40K a month is insane profits. Yeah, he didn't care about the consistency rule. But still, that's not even the trick, because that shouldn't really affect you too much. Because if that was the case, then you could go to other prop firms that don't have consistency rule and make this kind of gains, and it's not that easy. Why is Patrick Whelan so famous in this game? He's been around for a long time. I guess that's one. He puts on a great show. He creates a lot of drama, which is what people love. People love drama, but whether we agree with that or not, that's the reality of it. And just, I don't know. He just makes it seem like he makes a lot more money than he really does. Wow, I was supposed to stream till 1:30. It's already 2 o'clock. Time is flying when we're having fun. I enjoy your stream. You're cool, mellow, and honest. Keep it up. Thank you so much for those words. Yeah, I try to take a different approach to it. I have a different view of everything, so my opinion is on the unpopular side. As little thing as paying the monthly fee versus the lifetime fee on Apex activation accounts. People seem to really want to pay the lifetime fee, and then they don't realize how much more it's going to cost them. Yeah, Martin, the market's not gonna close, or the P&L is not gonna close from today till tomorrow. So when you wake up tomorrow, it's going to still be in your account. When you do your ORB, do you put buy and sell order at the same time? Yes, unless I really don't like the other side. So if I don't like buy or sell side, I won't because of support resistance. But typically yes, because I don't know which one's gonna break, right? Which one's gonna trigger. The survival rate is less than 1 month for most accounts, so you just have to be realistic with yourself. Don't think that you're gonna be the 1%, you know, and just do monthly. It's gonna save you money, and then if you are profitable, who cares? You think Live Mike Trader would care if he had lifetime accounts or if he had monthly accounts? You think he would care after making 1 million? Damn, I'm so uncomfortable on this chair. I need to buy a better chair. What do I mean by that, K? Monthly versus lifetime fees? Did I answer your question or no? Are we able to withdraw on the 25th? No. Now you have to wait to withdraw on the 1st of December. Because they just sent out the payments from excuse me. They just sent out the payment yesterday. This is my 8K withdrawal. Do you think Apex will start doing weekly payouts next year? I don't think so. They already do a lot of payouts, so I don't think they will. I would love for them to shorten the evaluation phase and then maybe make the payouts every 10 days and not only on a given date. So if you trade for 10 days, you could take a withdrawal. Doesn't matter what day it lands on. So if it's not the 1st through the 5th or the 15th through the 20th of the month, you could still request a payout. My view on gold, I don't trade it. I don't have enough experience with it. They could add end of day drawdown accounts. Yes, that would be nice too for some people. They would prefer that. They should do something like Bullnox does. Bullnox is not bad, but they're not great. Slow customer service, very slow to activate the accounts, very expensive activation fees. But I did get 4,500 of payouts from them this last 2 months. So I requested 3 $1,500 payouts. Funded next, I don't know them at all. Oh yeah, Apex is still by far the best option. The simplest rules, you just trade consistently, you make your money. The easiest way to big money, let's put it that way. Trading one account, you're never gonna make big money unless you're in the, because if you want to make big money, you have to risk a lot and things could go south. So it's much easier to make $200 per account on 20 accounts than it is to make $4,000 on one account. I don't care who you are, but that's the truth. Yeah, top step would be 2. Trade day would be up there. Trade day is great for one account. Tick Tick Direct is amazing for one account. If I was consistent, I would do Tick Tick Direct. I don't see. Skip the evaluation, pay a little heftier fee, but if you're consistent, then you could get paid from day number 1 and you could get paid daily. So it's nice. But obviously, if I was consistent, guys, I wouldn't even trade with prop firms. That's another thing. Like, I would just trade my own money like I do with stocks. It's, put 20, 30 grand into a futures account and trade it. But obviously, it's risky. So the only concern I have is that prop trading is becoming very, very mainstream. And what if a lot of great traders use prop firms? Like, is that going to put them at risk? But I don't know. I looked at Blue Sky. I don't know why I didn't like them. There's something I did not like about them. I don't know what it was. Let me take a look. My funded futures is legit, I think. I like their okay, so let's see. Oh, my bad. I thought I was looking at it. Okay, payout process daily. No funded consistency minimum payout rules. Same day activation after passing evaluation. Like I don't get this. Payouts. Yes, at target balance when moving to brokerage. What the hell does that mean? I don't get this. There's got to be hidden rules to this thing. That's the thing. Is like that's why I love Apex. It's so simple. These prop firms make it so difficult with these live and then sim accounts. It's like, what the hell does that mean? You look here. Payouts process daily. Um, whatever it said, and then payouts at target balance when moving to brokerage. What the hell does that mean? Can someone explain that to me? Based on reading just this. Let's say it's $122 a month. Like, I don't see the benefit of this. Like Blue Sky, I don't see the benefit. I'd just rather do trade day. Trade day was legit. I got paid in trade day and day number one. Mike, what's going on? Use your Quantar videos to get Top Step and MFFU. Yeah, so my Quantar videos are actually the most popular videos on my channel, which is crazy because I didn't even put any time into them. If I wanted to trade one account and get fast payouts, I'm going to TikTok Direct. TikTok Direct is by far, to me, the best. It's a sim account, but you could get paid daily. One fee. Yeah, so with Apex, the first payout is what is difficult. It takes a while, but after that, it comes so quick. But you guys think that you can make a lot of money by fast payouts? You can't. You're gonna make a little money. It's like you're gonna be happy with that. Like look, like trade day. I made 500 bucks in 2 days and I blew the account because of the drawdown. It's like that didn't do anything for me. I just wanted to see the process. I don't mind the trailing drawdown. I used to hate it, so I get the point. But I used to hate the drawdown. I have a video about the trailing drawdown. That only reason I keep it on my channel is because it's still getting views, but I don't feel like that anymore about it. Yeah, direct account, Tick Trader. Yeah, not the suite account. What's good about trade day? You could get paid from day number one. So I passed the evaluation in 10 days. And then on the first day of the funded account, I made $250. I paid myself $250. Second day, I made $240. I paid myself $240. So you could just keep doing that until 5,000. For me, my opening range trade, I need to be able to trade a lot of contracts because I have to put out the orders for those contracts. So that's the only way I could do it. Yeah, you could be in 10 contracts at once, you know, when you make a lot of money on the account. But basically, for me to place an order like this, I don't know if I could place orders right now, but I don't know if it's letting me place orders. Let me see. If I want to place an order like this, see, it won't even let me do it now. It's closed. But if I want to place an order to buy and sell, I need 6 contracts available. I can't do this strategy on Top Step. Even though I'm not trading 6 contracts, I need 6 contracts available to place the order for 3 contracts on each side to be able to, if that makes sense. That's why I love Apex. I mean, I always say, like, trade with whatever firm you want. Ideally, you want to trade with 20 accounts with Apex, you know, 5 accounts with this firm, 3 accounts with Top Step or whatever, and just grow an army of accounts, you know? That's ideal, but yeah, that's a good point, Cameron. I have not been putting out a lot of videos. I've been just live streaming lately, and I think I need to get creative with videos, edit videos, come up with content, and yeah. I trade a few accounts at a time, so 2-3 accounts at a time, and then I move on to the next group once I meet my profit goal of $200 to $300 per day. If you watch my streams, you'll see that I could risk the whole account per trade. If it goes really bad, I think I've lost 3 accounts in the last 3 weeks or so. So it could go wrong, but a lot of times the mistakes are avoidable, so I'm trying to get better, but that's why I will not copy trade, because that one mistake could cost me a lot. You know, once I get over, you know, let's say if I have 50K, I mean, 5K in each account, then I'm going to set a max daily loss on that account. I've made videos like that, payout proofs. Okay. Is Quantile trade copier still messed up? I don't know why people are saying that. I never have issues. People just don't understand how copy trading works when they say there's issues. Now, I am saying that based on 6 accounts max. If you trade 20 accounts, there might be issues. I don't know. But 6 accounts, there's no issues. The only time you're going to have an issue is when there's a partial fill and, you know, And then the main account can't follow the rest of the accounts. That's the only time you're gonna have issues, but that's gonna be an issue on all copy trading platforms. That's why Top Step, or I should say Tradeovate, doesn't allow you to use bracket orders for copy trading, because they don't want that. They don't want one account filling, the other one not filling, and then you're stuck in one account and you're not stuck in the other, and you don't know what to do. Or in my case, yeah, but what if you don't get filled in one? There's gonna be instances where you're not gonna get filled. And let's say if I press long, right? So if I hit long and I go long, or whatever, let's say I place an order to short. I place an order to short right there. The price goes, it hits me, and I get filled into only this account and not the follower accounts. My profit target gets hit, right? So let's pay attention here. I'm trading, let's say 5 accounts right now. This is the main account. Only the main account gets hit into the short because the rest didn't. Not enough liquidity. That's how it happens. It could happen. If you top tick the entry, this could happen. It's happened to me before. So you enter short on the lead account. The follower accounts do not have a position. When the leader account now hits your target, the follower accounts are going to enter the position in the opposite direction. So if I go short and then my target hits at 20 ticks or whatever, let's say at 7 ticks, I short here, my target hits here, the follower accounts will go long here, and they will not have a target anymore. So those would be open contracts with no brackets, and yeah, and that's how you get screwed, and that's how things happen. That's not quant hour. That's just how copy trading could go wrong, especially when you use bigger size. And that could happen not on full position. It could be 3 contracts here, and then the follower accounts only fill one contract each. So then when it pulls back, you filled 1 short, it pulls back, it covers 3 because that's what the main account is doing, and then you go long 2 contracts on the other accounts because they never filled 3. On the Tick Direct, you need to make at least 2K profits. What are you talking about? Oh, with the because you can't take out the safety net. I did that. That was my easiest payout I've ever received. So if you're saying those are low chances, then I'll say thank you for congratulating me on beating those odds. But that's how everything started for me. That account, easiest for a payout. Yeah, copy trading definitely involves more risk. A lot more things could go wrong. Yeah, if you want to copy trade a lot more accounts, then definitely Ninja is the way to go. Don't market entries fixed out? Typically, yes. So if the price is running up, I'll usually try to hit the ask instead of bid, even though I use the bid a lot to go long. Replicanto, don't buy Apex Trader funding. I mean, Apex Trader copier. Buy Replicanto. I think it's better. Plus, I think it's 40% off right now. Which one is better, Trade Day or Tick Tick? Trade Day, you got to do an evaluation. Tick Tick, you don't. So that's the main difference. If you think you could make... The thing is, like with Tick Tick, if you make your evaluation, basically you still got to do an evaluation because you can't take out the safety net initially. I don't know. Hard to say. TickTick evaluation accounts, there's not huge benefits to that because you can't withdraw for 40 days. I'm talking about the TickTick direct accounts, the ones that you don't have to do evaluation for. Matthias, I mean, I guess that could work, yeah. Can I copy trade it with Apex and Top Step? Yes. On Quant Tower, you can. I do that. Let's see if I could log into Top Step. There's my Top Step account. Log into that. So see, I'm logged into Apex and Top Step. I could log into all these firms at once. I don't know if the Top Step come up with any sales for Black Friday. I think so, yes. Okay. Quant Tower in Rhythmic. But you see how like I'm able to copy trade. Top Step. Yeah, TickTick is only good for direct account. Like TickTick has 90% off right now. I'm not interested really. I should probably do it just for fun, but TickTick is only good for the yeah, Top Step is 70% off. No, that's their new price. That's a marketing gimmick. We gained almost 1,000 subscribers this month, guys. I think. No, 687. I think 10,000 subs is within January's reach. Yeah, it's the only option really to trade multiple prop firms that I know of. $50K are usually 165. They're going for 49 right now. Nope. That's old news. That's old news. They've been 49 ever since they implemented all the changes. Yeah, 90% off with Apex is when most people buy their accounts nowadays. I wonder what like the profits look like for Apex between the accounts, between the sales. Like, do they make most of their money with 80 or 90% off? I mean, you would think. Can you do daily payout with TickTick Direct? You cannot, because when you request a payout with TickTick, you actually can't trade for a day. It kind of sucks. Dom, it's been random. It wasn't like this last year. And Dom, just buy a bunch of accounts. Get funded. Then you don't need to have a sale anymore. I'm getting 350K top step accounts instead of 150K. I think that's a better option. I have 2 funded accounts with top step. One is not doing well. It was doing well, and now it's not. I hit the max daily loss twice on it already. So I only have like $200 left in drawdown. So basically that's done. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to get a payout from Top Step with this last account, just to recoup the costs. I don't care what it takes. If it's just like a $600 or $700 payout, I'll take it, just to recoup the losses for all these accounts I activated. How much do you risk per trade on 50K account? That is something you have to watch on stream. What is your plan? Collect 20 and keep as long as possible? Yes. I've been paying a lifetime fee for them. Not all of them, but a lot of them are lifetime fees. So still need to get 4 more. I have 16 funded right now. 3 of them got the first payout already. Right? Or 4 of them. And 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them got a payout. Sadly, guys, if you're new, on Monday I requested a 12K payout. And I could have I requested an 8K payout, and I could have requested a 12K payout, and I lost 2 accounts on Monday. Right before requesting the payout. And I could have already requested it, because I was already up a lot. I was already up like 450 on the day. I should have not traded those accounts anymore. But I wanted to give myself a little bit more cushion. Martian, you have to reach the 2600 first. You should add a stop loss strategy. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that, but for now, I'm not adding to loser. I trade differently than that, so it's not that. It's just I don't cut the initial loss. But if I am profitable, then I'm not gonna change it. I'm gonna work on not getting caught in those situations. But if I'm able to get payouts, then that's all I'm concerned about. If I am not getting payouts, then I'm gonna have to adapt. And I could do my opening range trade, my opening range breakout trade, but then I can't stream because there's nothing to stream. And yeah, part of it is that allows me to stay consistent, allows me to trade all day, and I don't feel pressure when I enter trades. If I add a stop loss of 10 points, I am going to feel pressure on that trade every single time. And I will not be able to trade as many times as I do. And it's all like, I will definitely add a stop loss on the max daily loss level once I'm above 2,500 on the accounts. Like if I'm up 5 grand on the accounts, I shouldn't need to risk 5 grand. I should just be okay risking 2 grand anyway. How many points do you target for your opening range? 5 points typically. I ski a lot. I used to ski a lot. I grew up in the mountains and then I ski a lot. What time market open today? At 6 p.m. So in 3.5 hours. Yes, I did. Right by it. It's really funny. Are you Polish? I'm in New Jersey. I moved to the US in 2001, so a long time ago. Okay, very cool. Yeah. I'm Polish. Yeah, I used to live like 20 minutes from Zakopane. Well, that's where Alpine came from, even though it's not the Alps. You know, it's the skiing and it's like my trademark nickname. Yeah, Usyk is a beast. And so are the Klitschko brothers. Well, we're an hour past the ending of the stream. I'm gonna go take a pee break and I'll be... Oh wow, I never even monetized the stream, guys. Haha. Because no giveaway today. I wasn't planning on doing giveaway, but Replicanto would work for multiple prop firms, but you can't log into the same. You can't log into NinjaTrader with multiple Rhythmic accounts. They have to be different accounts, so it's got to be different feed. So you could do like a TradeOvate account from Apex, and then you could do Top Step that way, I think. You could do your personal account, but you can't do Rhythmic accounts, which is what most prop firms use. I just used your code to sign up for 50. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a stream. We'll be on tomorrow from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. It's 2:30. I gotta get ready for Thanksgiving. I gotta think about videos, what kind of videos I want to put out this weekend. And yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. Have happy Thanksgiving. And hope to see you guys on stream tomorrow. It was a pleasure. Do I recommend the Apex 150K account? Yes. 50K and 150K are my two favorite ones. I have 3 more 150K evaluations I'm working on. Gonna try not to, but I barely ate yesterday. Actually, I did eat yesterday, but no, we eat pretty healthy. So we don't eat like Like we don't, you know, the turkey's healthy, and then all the other stuff we eat is pretty healthy as well. So not gonna be a crazy feast. Yeah, let's do that. 6,000 calories today and 6 grand tomorrow. Problem solved. Oh, I really need a good Friday tomorrow. Need a good ending to the week. And the next week is already gonna be December. Holy crap. Where is this time going? That's crazy, but all right, guys. This was as close to trading as it gets. At least we had a little discussion. It was fun. I know we missed trading, but the markets will be here tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow is pretty tradable. I hope it is. And then Monday we'll be back to normal. But hopefully tomorrow is tradable where I could still capture some trades, do my opening range trade, and all that stuff. All right, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.